What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today I have my review for none other than WWE Money in the Bank 2016, and they were saying it's the best Money in the Bank in Money in the Bank history, and quite frankly it was not. First off, let's do the pre-show matches, which no one cared about and were just thrown into this card. First off, we have Breezango versus Golden Truth, however you say their name, and Golden Truth won their first match together. No one cared. It wasn't a good match. It wasn't fun. It wasn't great. Anyways, the next pre-show match, we had the Dudley Boys versus the Lucha Dragons, and the Lucha Dragons won. It was a pretty good match. I liked it more than the other pre-show match, but that's just me. And the Dudley Boys, I feel like they don't belong in this generation of wrestling. Like, they just don't fit in with these tag teams. That's just me, though. But the Lucha Dragons won. It was pretty good, but why would you ruin Kalisto? Because you put him back in a tag team that was unsuccessful for no reason. You made him a U.S. champion just to be back in a tag team? Like, what? Anyways, next up we have the Fatal 4-Way Tag Match. The New Day, Enzo Cass, Vaudevillains, and Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And this match was weird, because I feel like it could have been a lot better if there weren't so many botches. Like, I saw the potential in the match, and it was a good match, but some of the botches kind of ruined it. Like, the finish was just weird too. Most of the finishes on this whole card was really weird to me. But the New Day retained, and I feel like they're holding it for one whole year, and they're beating Brian Kendrick and Paul London's streak. Next up, we had Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler, the match nobody gives a fuck about. Let's go! And Baron Corbin won. It was pretty entertaining, to be honest, but the fact that it happened so much that I didn't care at that point. I feel like if this was the first time they fought, it would have been a lot better. Since it's the 20th time they fought, I really didn't care. Next up, we had Sheamus versus Apollo Cruz, and Sheamus lost to Apollo Cruz. It was a decent match, but then the finish, like I said, all these finishes were so bad. Apollo Cruz just did a roll-up. Like, what? Out of all things, a roll-up? A fucking roll-up. Oh my god. I don't know what they're doing with these talents. Like, they have such great talents, and they're just throwing them away and ruining them with booking. Anyways, then we had Charlotte and Dana Brooke versus Natalya and Becky Lynch, and Natalya and Becky Lynch came short to Charlotte and Dana Brooke, and then Natalya turned heel on Becky Lynch, which was so stupid because no one cares about Natalya. I feel like this match was a triple threat between Charlotte, Natalya, and Becky Lynch for the title. It would have been so much better, but instead we got a tag match. Yay. Like, what? Come on. And then the finish was stupid. No one cares. We just want to see Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and freaking Sasha Banks rematch at SummerSlam. That's what I want to see. Or Sasha winning it. Oh my god, just put Sasha on TV! God! Then we had AJ Styles versus John Cena, and this was definitely match of the night. But then again, the finish, like I was saying, the whole pay-per-view, stupid finishes. Like, AJ Styles and John Cena tore down the house. It was a great match. Everyone was into it. Even my friend's mom was into it. She was watching it, and she was excited and jumping. Like, come on, if a mom likes this, you gotta, like, have a good finish. And then we were all like, wow, that was the finish, because Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson came when the ref got knocked down. And then, you know, they did the little magic killer, and 1, 2, 3, AJ Styles wins. I feel like, oh my, AJ Styles had such a better opportunity if he won clean. And then Cena wanted that rematch, but now obviously Cena's gonna be like, oh, verse me again, fight me again, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on, you just ruined the freaking booking. Oh, God. Next up, we had Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho versus Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, and Alberto Del Rio for the Money in the Bank briefcase. And Dean Ambrose won it. It was a pretty fun match. I think it was probably match of the night next to AJ Styles and John Cena. But again, why would they have AJ Styles versus John Cena just to have this right after? It didn't make sense to me. But I liked how they had all the ladder spots and everything. But then again, Kevin Owens should have won this, in my opinion. Dean Ambrose did not deserve it. I don't see Dean Ambrose as a great champion, to be honest. I don't really like his gimmick. He should have turned heel months ago. Oh my, he should have won at WrestleMania, and after that, I feel like his momentum, he just kind of lost it during the whole Chris Jericho feud. But, you know, he won it, and then I'll tell you what happened later with that briefcase. Then we had Rusev versus Titus O'Neil. Rusev retained, but I didn't watch it because I was watching the end of the NBA basketball game where the Cavs finally won the championship. And yes, you guys are like, oh my god, you watch NBA? Yes, I do. It's my favorite sport besides soccer, and if you want to consider the WWE a sport. Moving on to the main event, we had Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for the title, and oh my god, that match was fucking awesome too. Like, that match, the ladder match, and AJ Styles versus John Cena and the Fatal 4-Way kind of made this pay-per-view. Besides that, everything else sucked ass, but this match was so fun. In the beginning, it was kind of slow, and even I was getting bored. I was like, oh god, I'm getting bored. No, please come on, Seth Rollins, do something. And even my friend was like yawning, and I was like, oh no, this is bad news. He put his head on the pillows, no, and then my other friend was on his phone. I was like, no. But towards like the middle, it got a lot better. It got faster, high moves. Roman Reigns was trying to look strong, but Seth Rollins did one of the craziest pedigrees. Like, Roman Reigns went for a spear, and Seth Rollins jumped in the air and hit him with the pedigree. I was like, oh my god, but he kicks out of that just to get pedigreed again, and Seth Rollins wins the title. I'm flipping out. My friends are like, oh man, they didn't even care. Like, Seth Rollins won the fucking title. I was flipping out. And then all you hear is Dean Ambrose's music. And then, oh my god, I was like, please do not win this. Please do not win this. I thought, like, Roman Reigns was going to turn heel against Seth Rollins, beat him down, then leave. But no, it didn't happen. Instead, Dean Ambrose came from beyond, hit him with the briefcase, and then did the dirty deeds 1, 2, 3. It was kind of cool how we had 3 champions in the past 5 minutes, which was all Shield members. That's pretty cool, and we're obviously going to get these 3 at SummerSlam. But then I'm thinking, wait, the brand split. How are we going to get this triple threat match if there's a brand split? If they don't want Roman, Seth, and Dean on the same show, oh my god, if they do this for Battleground, I'm going to be so pissed off. So many things coming out of this match. I don't know what to predict. I'm excited for Raw. They did a good job making me excited just because I want to see the Shield. This feud is money. They should have kept it for WrestleMania, but SummerSlam I'm going live, so you know what? I'm going to be happy with that. Anyways, overall, I give the show a 7.5 out of 10. It's not better than 2011 Money in the Bank, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave your opinions in the comments below, guys. Like the video, subscribe for more, and don't forget, take care and spike your hair.